Hey, people eats. Cracker lacking. So, hello, welcome, Sirena. Hey. 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 I've already rang my bell. Since this is so close, I better. So my very first video got flagged for copyright issues, so I had to take that Love It or Hate It song out. I haven't deleted that yet, and I got another video uploading. I just saw 33. So the 33rd order of the light. Now, I guess it's time for me to share this video in detail. I still have the as above, so below, and then it says next, mirrored reflection 22/02/2022. So, I guess I'll do that one next. But right now, we're going to speak about my experience while I was on the phone with somebody in England. England is important. I got Vatican. I got Red Cloak. And then at 153, which is 1353. They had me write it as 153 because if you take the 1 and put it on the other side, it's 531. Oh, 144, right? So, 33. 33, 33, 33. How many vertebrae do we have? There's something about 33 super important. 33rd degree. I have 33rd order of the light. Okay, now, and I'm getting that, because the New World Order thing, we are Neo, the New Earth Order, but we're using 222. We're using Oasis. But anyway, so my experience while I was on the phone. Take it or leave it, believe it or not, I don't give a fuck. Either way. Because this is something I experienced. So while I was on the phone with this gentleman, it could have been in 2021 actually, when it began. Well, it began way before then, but so towards the end of 2021. So it's around this time maybe. Maybe in December, right? The 10th month, the 12th month as we know it. So I was on the phone with him, not messaging, but actually on the phone. And I was taken. It's like they want me to say essence. It's like my essence was there, hovering about, right? It's the same way in my dreams, 344. I can see. So it's all stone. Certain kind of stone, this whole place. I mean, in all actuality, it would be like what you would see in the kingdoms of, like, this is underground, I believe, probably. I don't know, because I was there. I didn't travel there. I was just there. And they had a woman on this slab, but everything's made out of, I keep wanting to say granite. I don't know if that's true, but it was really dark stone in nature. And it was a sacrifice of a woman's body. I don't know that she was, I don't know that it was a sacrifice, essentially. I didn't see blood, I just saw a naked woman. I think she might have had blonde hair. That wasn't the main focus, but the main focus was, so I was brought there, and I knew it was some kind of something And I was on the phone with him, but I was experiencing this at the same time. So everyone else had black robes on, except there was one man with a red robe. I wrote cloak. Because they're like cloaks, right? Hoods. I didn't see any faces. But I knew that this one in red, and they're from the Vatican. I just heard your life is in danger. Unbothered. I'm not bothered. I'm not worried. Because when my time comes, and it's for a reason. Hang on, I gotta write something down. I'll actually pause. My face is getting super hot, like it's flushed, like this fire, like I can feel this fire. So interesting this showed up. Because there's water, earth, and fire. So, what did I say? So I was like, I'm here, right? And it was like, I'm coming for you, right? He's like, what? You're coming right now? And I'm like, ugh, gross. Anyway, ugh. No, dude, I'm not having an orgasm. I was speaking. The voice was speaking to those performing this ritual. I could see it so plain in my mind's eye. See, I was going to move to England. That's where they're at. I know I said Vatican, but there's something to do with England. All right, just know this. So there's like, they call it the Black Pope, do they? It's like having a president. You have a front man, but you have the real leader behind. So this real leader behind the one that they present to you was wearing red. You would think it'd be the other way around, but it wasn't. So the High Grand Master is how I just heard it. And what was coming through, and this is new to me, so bear with me on this. When I was speaking about that, what was coming, when I kind of went, 808, infinity wrapped around the circle of zero, the circle of life, the circle where you're safe, your egg, your bubble, right? Of the golden light. Golden era. Anyway. Kind of, when my essence went there, I think what they were trying to do, this ritual was trying to pull my essence or me into this woman, maybe. I don't know. That's what I was kind of getting. I just heard, can't be done. I'm having deja vu. I'm like, oh my gosh, we've been here already. This is something I know of. It's all coming back. But I was unaware, right? The human, Sirena, was unaware of these things. It's like puzzle pieces, right? We get glimpses and bits and pieces, and then as we awaken, as things come to light, as things come to light, like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. So I think this is set for 3 minutes, possibly. So depending on how much sand goes through these hourglasses and how big it is, would be time. Sand. The sands of time, right? It's all symbolic. You'll either understand this or you won't. And you'll know them by what they speak out of the mouths of babes, right? Like we've said before, you'll know where people are at in their journey and in their evolution by the things they speak about. If they lash out at you like, oh my God, you're... Black sheep. The black, the darkness, 1044. The darkness. They work for the other side. They might as well be empty vessels, in a sense. If the soul is dead in the vessel, then they're a gateway. They're an opening for dark to enter. You know if you know. You're there if you're there, 1111. It's the divinity, it's the divine. The keepers of the realm, anyway. So, I've spoken about this a little bit, but now I'm calling it out. Oh, yeah. So, when I was speaking things about lightning, when I was getting I'm hearing the coming of age, when I was getting the information, and I did speak from Gabriel, thank you, that the messenger of, I just saw my experience with anyway, the way I spoke. The way they speak is like I'm hearing like the tongue of old. It's the way they 1205, it's the way they speak. Anyway, on Instagram, I had gotten from Illuminati, and they 1212, and they call themselves something of the light. And I want to say, I don't know if it's children of the light or if it's something of the light, and that's always kind of 1221, things aren't as they seem. Which brings me back to like the men in black, like the shadow government, right? The dark side, and then there's a light side, but you don't hear about the light side because they're in the secret. They're not the ones you know. But they wanted me to get a hold of their grandmaster. Because they had recognized me. That freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. And I was just opening up to all of this stuff. Well, on that level, in that sense, and how I've tried to push it away, 1311, 1313, so 111, 13, I heard is a round number, which it's not, but there's something about 13, so the 13th one is hidden. The 13th one is hidden. They've wiped it off the map. They've taken it out. Judas Iscariot was the 13th. There's 13 signs and wonders. I just heard there's 13. There's something about 13. They made it a demon number. They demonized 13. They made it, but it's, I just heard sacred. You know. If there's 8 billion people in this world, well, I'm going to tell you right now, very few have any of this knowledge without studying their whole lives like Jesus did, okay? Give 2 flying fucks if all of you don't believe me, because there is a select few that will get it. Hello. Nice to meet you. For it is a human number. Its number is 666. What is it? Woe to you, O earth and sea, For the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short. Let him who have understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number. Its number is 666. My mind was blank. That's Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast, if you want to look it up. But you have to have that intro part in it to get that woe to you, O earth and sea. Motley Crue did one, Shout at the Devil. Let him who have understanding reckon the number. Okay. In the beginning, I can't remember the Motley Crue one, but it'll come to me. Anyway. So this is going to be just a short video. So, the great reveal. All's going to be revealed. Now, they have in plan right now the New World Order. And just remember, it's a bloodline thing. And that even our current president is of that bloodline. Know this. Know this. Know this. That things are coming. They're here. You've been watched by the higher realms. Anunnaki meaning alien to this planet, right? It's a word. It's a name. It's a label. Anunnaki. And those of you that are truly chosen, it's because you've been watched, measured. Your heart, what you do, what your insides are, not your outsides. I'm getting many people will actually fall to the ground to their face. They won't be able to look at you for the shame and the guilt when they're in the presence of a lowercase g, God, right? Whose soul, whose essence is so magnificent, a human could not possess it, hold it. AKA, I'm hearing cyborgs, AKA the non-human but human, right? You still bleed, you give birth, you walk amongst all of the other ones as you are them. But you're much greater than that. Jesus spoke about it. You can take the human body, but you cannot take the soul. I'm not going to sit and try to get my human involved and go, wait a minute, is that true? But it's been said, and they said, and they said. Well, guess what? They made this dome with the control. It's, you know what I mean? Listen to the words of Jesus. Jesus is our time prophet. Think of Thoth being in Jesus, although I think Thoth taught Jesus. I don't know if that's true, but why not? Maybe Thoth went into a different human to walk amongst two. I'm getting chills all over. I saw this and I went, time has run out. Beginning of a new age. 3 minutes? 3,000 years? The dawn of the third day? when all is revealed, it'll be undeniable. We are formless. But with our thoughts and our speech, we make form. Casting out devils, healing people, creating food to eat. I'm hearing like from nothing, like out of thin air. This earth is a live being. Know this. The trees in their root system communicate across the whole entire earth plane. Like fungi, like mushrooms. Same way. The root system. We have a root system as well. Our power centers. Our energy centers, right? Our meridians, our veins, our neural pathways, right? Our nervous system. That fire off like a circuit fucking board. Now it's time to do as above, so below. We're going to do that in the next one, but know this. The great reveal, the great the great awakening. The powers that be that run the darkness. Some of you, you've done your work well. You've held on to that faith. You've held on to your soul. You've held on to your essence. They can't take that. 2222. You can walk through the valley of shadow of death and not be afraid. The halls of Amenti. Untouched. Stay out of the angles. You can go anywhere in space-time, but you don't. You don't show the world your power. It's not your time yet. This is true wisdom and knowledge. This is true mastery. Step on over to the dark side. We're going to hurt you so bad. We're going to fuck up your family. We're going to make everybody turn against you. Just lash out. Then we've got you. I bow. I bow to you. Because you could annihilate these puny humans easy. Trap their souls forever. The power that a few of you yield is beyond human imagination. Humans cannot grasp this. But know this. This is where you have to stand the strongest and know the fuckery from the real. Lest you be dragged to hell, in a sense. To walk and be able to go amongst the anyway, I love you guys. Peace. What do we name this? We're going to name this the 33rd Order of the Light.